Malachi invoked the ire of the red-skulled fella in conflict with Mortlock Van Thampa, the group jumped into battle with the Red Skull. And just as the fight started, Dahlia burst back into the corridor as quickly and abruptly as she disappeared. As the battle raged on, they found that cutting down the demons led to powerful rifts being torn open, drawing in adjacent creatures, leading to Dahlia being in a pocket dimension for some time. With the Red Skull fixated on slaying Mortlock, the Red Skull ravaged the brute until he dropped to the ground. With Vol getting a surge of vitality, he boosted his size and beat down on two of the corpse-turned demons, and then he chucked Malachi toward Mortlock where he administered a good berry to the downed Van Thampa, resuscitating him. Yeah, that's a nice slider that he had there. With Johann standing his ground and tussling with the Red Skull, he took a few serious blows from the baddie. But with a summon of minute meteors, Hogarth bombarded the Red Skull with flaming blasts and a blade song that shut him down forever. And as his head detached from his body and spun about, he spouted off some creepy warning or the other. Gee, who would have known these cultists were so dramatic? Anyway, with the Red Skull rolling in the deep, we're gonna pick up our adventure with our adventurers in another sort of confrontation. What is the word? I'm Winston Taylor Lewis III, your host, your GM, for this D&D Episodicals for Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. And we are here after battling forces from the Abyss? The Infernus? Who knows? We are going to find out today with this wonderful cast. Introduce yourselves. Shay.
Hello, my name is Shay. I do podcast stuff and I make music. Ha! Nailed it.
Chris.
Hello, everybody. I'm Chris. I heard children in real life, and in games, I like to play powerhouse characters. And yeah, let's get it.
Derica.
My name is Derica, and I am free. I am free indeed. Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
Yes, you are. Speak that out.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. I'm not paying attention. So that's apparent. So are we doing something this morning?
We're tired.
Hopefully we're playing a game of D&D this morning.
Oh, I have a character for that.
Great.
And last but not least, Lawrence.
Celebrations, everybody. Hi, I'm Lawrence. I do stuff. I celebrate with my people. I support local Black businesses. Like flexing is art. Make sure you support them. They're great friends of mine. And I play D&D with my friends. So, yeah.
Indeed. We are friends here playing D&D. And because of the celebration of Juneteenth, I am granting all of the players nat 20s because we're all here at the cookout. We're all invited. So fun times.
Yes.
You can also support the players by granting your stream points, channel bits, in order to support them by giving them inspirations, auto hits, nat 20s. You can also follow and subscribe to the channel to grant inspiration and nat 20s to the players or the GMs, respectively. So that information is in the chat. And yeah, we would love for you to support these players and this GM if you find this entertaining whatsoever. But with that being said, we pick up.
Celebration. Charlie Murphy.
It's a celebration. Indeed. As we pick up after the Red Skull has disintegrated, and Mortlock Van Thampa is picking himself up after being grievously wounded, and Malachi assisting him with that good berry. Yes, Ashay?
I do want to put a note. I have a sword next to his face. Like if he stands up, and he only got a good bear, he gonna slice himself. I definitely don't have. I have him like my sword is like right there. So if he's trying to stand
Is there
up,
a reason why you're about to stab this person that I'm trying to heal?
no.
No.
Because
allow me,
Yeah.
because the moment
Mhm.
that the Red Skull is no longer there, you guys see Clem run over to Mortlock, and he places his sword right on Mortlock's chest.
That makes sense. Yes.
And as Clem runs over to Mortlock, he kind of glares at you, Malachi, for a moment, and you see him through gritted teeth begin to scowl at Mortlock, and he says, "Your life was spared so that I could take it, Van Thamper." And he says, "What the hell is going on here? And why was I brought into it?" And Mortlock, he's not in a position to, he's not in much of a position to fight back with the sword to his chest and just being brought back from the brink. He says, "You let me go and I can tell you."
But hold up. How much money were you going to give us again? Or fulfill your promise to us first.
While this is happening, I'm going to ritual cast Tiny Hut because I don't have time for that. It ain't none of my business.
He says, 150 gold for each of you, easy.
Okay.
It's more than whatever this louse promised you, as he points to Clem.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but I mean, revenge is its own reward, right? I mean, you didn't really do anything, though, did you? Did you?
Look, like I said, I need a promise of amnesty here.
I promise I won't turn you into the cops.
This is the thing. If memory serves me well, which it does sometimes. You had this Clem brought here into this, let's be real, hellhole. So we need to talk about that, because the thing that tried to kill you and almost tried to kill us is happening down here, and almost kill somebody else because some money, for some stinking money. I need answers. I need them.
Look.
Quick question. Just one quick clarification, because I wasn't here. The person that I tried to save, was that the person that was torturing, that I convinced to come with us?
No, Harrison is he was in the Superman video. He was in the back, and that's where he is right now.
All right.
If I'm correct,
This person I don't have a. Nah, okay, cool. I'm gonna just keep watching, and I'm gonna be quiet.
If I'm right, is when I did the strand that everybody looked at, Mortlock was the person that basically got him, and I believe he has an upper that got Clem, his family down here. If I'm correct.
Yeah. So Mortlock. Yeah. So just to get you guys up to this speed, what you remember seeing was Mortlock was extorting Clem. Basically, Clem's father owed debts to a couple, individuals, and the Van Thampers bought out that debt. Essentially, they bought out the individuals that they owed, and so now that debt was owed to the Van Thamper family. And so Mortlock was the main guy that you saw that was working at debt. Mikey was one of Mortlock's men. So, and Mortlock is listed as the owner of the bathhouse. So,
Right, and who
and
put
is
us
the
on
Duke's son, right?
I'm sorry, what was that, Hal?
Hey, who put us on this in the first place?
So,
Whole quest
Yes.
to look into the three.
Captain Zaj of the Flaming Fists was the one who contracted Malachi, and thereby you all, to look into the dead three cultists. And Derica, yes, Mortlock is the son of one of the dukes.
Yeah, that's the guy we heard about when we started our recon.
Right.
We said we were with him, and
18 episodes ago. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, that was 6 episodes ago. Thank you very much.
Say it.
Gentlemen, I think multiple things need to happen right now. Clem, it is no small thing to figure out what happened to you and your family and all of this, but I think we all need to rest, and I think there's a bigger picture going on. Celine has blessed me with a sliver of I won't say clarity because I'm not quite sure what it all means, but I have things to share. May we enter the hut and have it a place of truce for now.
He says we need to rest. We need to rest. Ephinax needs to rest. His soul needs to rest from what this man did. Did you not see his broken body in there? I can tell you Mortlock is responsible.
Clem,
and what better way for his soul to rest than his soul to be excised from his body?
He's hangry. He needs a Snickers.
Clem, when I'm talking about resting, I mean, if you want us to be able to safely get around and keep you safe from guards and to keep everything going the way it needs to, we need to rest physically. That doesn't mean we can't figure out how to bring justice. Okay, that's actually part of what I want us to do. So, Clem, you can get in the hut.
I need you to make a persuasion check, Dahlia.
Okay. I want to say you can get in the hut and we'll talk about this, or you can stay outside the hut. Either way, I need to rest.
Okay.
I tap Dahlia's shoulder and give her guidance.
Cool.
So that's an extra D4 on your check.
Hold on, I'm going to use my inspiration. Okay. That's better, and then a D4.
Yep.
Okay, is that 17? Nope, that's 20.
20 altogether. Yes.
Yeah, as you say this, Clem, he just grows more livid. You keep talking of justice. What is justice? There are more corpses around us, and we're no closer to answers. And now this man wants to bargain and toy with us, as if he wasn't the one responsible?
As he's saying this, Vol is just going to walk over and then kind of gently move the sword off of his chest and reach down and grab Mortlock and start making his way towards the hut. I mean, it's gonna be all right, yeah, I get, we got you, Clint, but that's a lot of money we're talking about, and not everybody has rich parents, so he starts walking towards the hut.
To Clem, I say, Clem, our struggle is not against flesh and blood. They are against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore, you will get in the hut and hear what I have to say.
Preach.
Hallelujah. Praise sister. Hallelujah. As
to Derica for the for bringing a word this Saturday morning. Go on and pass the collection plate.
I gotta praise.
So, as you guys, so Dahlia invokes the tiny hut, sprouts into place. Do you? So you just like carry Mortlock into the tiny hut?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, he's promised me a load of. You know how many drinks it is?
At least 4, right?
At least 4 drinks.
Before you pass out.
As he, so you carry him in. So what do you guys do once you're inside the hut?
I want to start explaining what happened when I was, disappeared that first time.
Okay.
I'm sitting back and listening.
Okay.
I'll also listen. And I'll keep
I'm going to take out like a little like ink and paintbrush, and I'm going to like alter some runes as I'm listening to her tale that are on my.
Can I keep an eye out? Can I keep an eye out? Can I keep a watch around what's going on? Because we're still in the sewer. That water is above my head, right?
No, there's a little island that you're on.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, because
Also,
I
according to the spell, it's definitely dry in the tiny hut.
Look, I'm just saying, if I got a snake eater through this, that's fine. I have no problem diving
tiny hut is fully
underwater.
safe.
There aren't any alligators in the sewer
that we know of.
No, there might be some turtles named after Renaissance artists.
Oh.
So anyway, Dahlia, Saloon has seen it fit to bestow upon me a vision.
Ooh.
So I will share this with you. I may need some help interpreting, but I saw the sun being swallowed up by darkness and crashing into the earth, causing a split in the ground. And out of the cracks in the ground, demons were crawling out. And heard it said, "Beware the wastes that wash down the river." Now, I don't know how many of you guys know this, but Baldur's Gate rests at the end of the Chinthar River, and and the El Terrell refugees are coming to Baldur's Gate, which is also on the Chinthar River. The only thing that at the time, the only thing that I was thinking was what it could mean. What could waste mean? I mean, we're in the sewer, so there's obvious connotation there, but also waste could mean so many other things. But then if we can recall, as we killed the last of the evil down here, we heard the devils have arrived here, and the demons are not far behind. So I think there's urgency needed. I just lack a bit of clarity.
Oh, nice swing, by the way, Hogar. Yeah, you should just fight with a sword. Empty-handed skills suck.
Focus.
The dead three we've seen the temples of, are they like demons or devils, or do we know? I mean, as a player, I remember Paul is the name of one of them. I don't remember the other two names.
Yeah, like they're in the classical sense, they're not demons or devils. In the classical sense, they're gods of these domains. So,
okay.
Question: does anything that D has said, have I read any history or religion or anything of the sort of a prophecy or some type of riddle or story that sounds like anything that D just referenced?
make a history check.
I will make a history check.
I also want to add.
Wrong button. That was the wrong button.
I think it may be wise
that wasn't history.
to return to the temple to my temple in Baldur's Gate, and see if we can seek the wisdom of others there.
I got a 19 on my history check.
So the image of a river definitely evokes the memories of a story that you read a while ago. It was something about rowing your boat down a stream gently, and that the entire experience of rowing your life down the stream was kind of futile because it was a dream.
It sounds like an existential nightmare.
And you wonder why I said we should give the channel points to the DM. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm back writing my notes.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, you have a pretty significant. Yeah. That's what the imagery of the river evokes on you, as you hear this story. But there's something about the futility of that. Something about futility of like going down the river. So.
Yeah, I got it.
I suggest we rest. Let's keep Clem and Mortlock separate. But first thing in the morning, we will find our way out.
Do we know how much debt Clem has in the first place?
I'm not sure that anyone has asked that question.
I'll ask him.
And another question is, how long have we been up? Like, really? Because I don't think we've been up for that long. Well, I guess we may have, but
no, you guys have not been up for that long. So a long rest is not in the cards right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can short rest though, right?
Short it, yeah. No, I mean,
you can short rest, yeah. Yeah, you can short rest certainly, but you can't long rest.
Okay.
Make it the sense.
Okay. Okay. DM, did I take any damage from that last fight?
No.
Okay. And guys, okay. So you said that the refugees is coming through the river, and the river that's connected to Baldur's Gate, and you saw a river in your vision, correct? Yes. And the sun falling and demons, and the dude said something. It wasn't Inferno. I don't know what he said. The dead.
It was in Inferno.
No, it wasn't in Inferno. If it was in Inferno, I would have known.
It was
Oh, you mean when he said the devils have arrived here and the demons are not far behind?
Yeah, you said you saw a vision of the sun falling, demons coming out of said hole, and something about devils.
Oh, the demons were crawling. Yeah, so those were two different things. In the vision, I heard "Beware the waste that washed down the river." The thing about the devils was from the guy that got his head cut off.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, and I might be wrong. But I thought demons and devils didn't like each other. I thought they were cousins, but in the same way that wolves and dogs are cousins, but they don't like each other. If I remember
Malachi,
correctly.
you know that this is true.
That's true. That's true. Okay, cool.
It seems that there's something bigger at hand.
Yeah,
than we can figure out right now.
Yeah, I got nothing. I don't know anything.
There's the other question that should be asked. Should we figure it out? Hear me out. Me and Black Swan here, we did this because we was in jail and we had to get out of jail. I'm just saying, if we sound like we're doing a lot of things for the good of Baldur's Gate and not getting compensated for it. So before we do other stuff, maybe we should talk to some people. I'm throwing the idea out because
the original job was for us to eliminate the cultists of the Dead Three.
Mm-hmm.
Until we actually do that, then we're not done with what we have to do. I don't know if that was the end of them. If that was the end of the cultists, but we still need to figure that out first, and then we can figure out what's happening if we want to. To your point, go further.
Vol looks around. It seems like there's more like a dead 27 or so.
Yes, I agree.
Now, Hal, to answer your question, if you were to ask Clem what the current debt is, it is somewhere. It is he would say somewhere in the ballpark of 100,000 platinum.
Jeez.
What?
Yeah, I'd want to kill you too. And he looks down at Mortlock. He kind of looks at Clem. What's that?
100,000 platinum.
What did your family used to do?
Couldn't you buy every building in the city for 100,000 platinum? How do you get that debt?
Everybody
did you
can get
kidnap,
PlayStation 5s with that kind of money. What are you doing with?
Who did you kidnap? Chelsea Clinton?
This is why one must be careful with credit.
So yes. Clem, he says this. He says this in it with a bit of. I think it's pretty clear that there's a bit of shame that comes with it. But he says that I was not involved with my father's business until he died. So the answer is not. So the answer, unfortunately, does not lie with me, but it lies with my ignorance.
Okay, so after hearing, go for it. Sorry.
I was going to say, I got to say, it sounds like predatory lending is largely involved as well.
Did this happen when you were in college? Did they come to your campus and they offered to sign you up?
So you just for your own business
for a 6-pack of Balder brew.
So after hearing how much money they're dealing with, he looks down. Your life is only worth 150 gold apiece. Nah, motherfucker. He's like, I'm about to let Clem dice you up right here.
If he's a part of the payday, he's a payday loan lender. Like he's a payday lender. Like
150 gold apiece.
Mortlock and I would like to give a quick shout out to the Geek Omega. Thank you for the follow, my friend. You can grant inspiration. Well, they've already listened in the chat, but you can grant inspiration to one of the players or to the DM. And also, welcome to the channel, Ultimate Instinct. It's good to have you. So show some love in the chat to those who are joining us. Yes. Let them know you're happy that they're there. Come on, we're happy you're here.
It's a celebration.
It's a celebration. It's a celebration, my friend. So it is not a celebration to Clem, who his family's sworn enemy is like right in front of him right now. And you guys are just letting him sit here.
I totally get it now. Can I intimidate? Can I intimidate Mortlock?
Yeah, go give me that roll.
Could I? Because also hearing this,
I'm rolling it on advantage.
I wanna. Okay, never mind. No, I was gonna be persuasive with it. Like I want to see if I could be a little bit, use the words of the words.
I mean, he over here like you mess with my money, Smokey. He like you mess with my money, Smokey.
I know.
It's the principle of the thing. Principle.
So that is
18. I rolled intimidation on advantage.
He's like, look, all right, I get it. Everyone wants to get paid. Not everything is as liquid in the Van Thamper estate, all right? And I don't have access to everything. And especially after my family tried to fucking kill me. There's only so much I can do. But I can give you a little bit more. So that is $250 a piece, Sam.
Platinum?
It sounds like a progress, but your family sent you down here? Your family sent you down here? That's we need to, can you clarify on that?
You get me out of here and I can tell you.
All right. Before I agree to this, does it have to do with your old man?
Look, it ain't my old man you gotta worry about.
Who is?
Let's just say that my mother's a happy widow.
Oh.
Okay.
How does that sound, Clem?
Is your mom a drow? Because that sounds like some stuff that you see with drows.
See, there's problems with what you just did there.
I'm just saying.
There's problems.
If people
we're gonna
follow
go there on Juneteenth.
We're gonna go there on Juneteenth. Really? We're gonna go right there. What is the teaching moment? Were you just trying to teach the people here?
I'm just saying. If you follow Wolf, if you follow a spider demon, then that might be something that might be common for you.
Just to clarify, is more like an elf? Is more like a elf? That's the first question.
Who? Mortlock?
Is Mortlock an elf?
Yes.
No, Mortlock is human.
Yeah. So
full human.
So how you get drow?
I'm just saying that when you hear Happy Widow, you know what I'm saying? I got scared because you
were thinking Widowmaker,
right? Because it's not like we haven't heard of stories of women killing their husbands and just being happy. Like
I think we should call that snapped. Oh, it's just a thought.
Right. I got scared for my life. I don't want to talk to her.
So yeah. I'm cool with $250 a piece. How about you guys? All right.
I like it better than $150 for sure.
So, if we're all fairly rested, why don't we head out of these sewers? I would love to take a shower, and I can return to the temple and see if there's some clarity I can get of this vision.
I got a quick question. I have an actual technical question. How do you use hit die on?
So when it is your short rest, the amount of you have a maximum amount of hit die equal to your level. On a short rest, you may roll as many hit die as you have in order to regain that many HP. So if your hit die is a D8, for example, and you're level 6, you have 6 D8 hit die. So you could roll 3 of them to get back that many HP. That is the result of those rolls.
It's just a die though. Like it's
die
the die.
Yeah,
die plus Constitution.
Modifier.
Die plus Constitution.
You get the interface if you click on the short rest at the top of the character sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
on a long rest, you restore, I believe it's half of your hit die. On a long rest. So you don't get all of your hit dice back when you long rest. You get half of them. Half of your total.
So if you didn't use that
okay.
many, you get them all. But if you use more than half, you don't get all of them.
Right.
Okay. Just because still learning.
Always learning.
Yeah, so
always growing.
Indeed. So as you guys are
I have a before we leave question.
yes.
The Red Skull guy, did he disincorporate when he died, or what happened when he died?
His body disincorporated. His red skull is still there.
Okay, well, that's
I'm
gonna go in.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that
There's
goes
no-
in the bag with the heads. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no energy within the heads, but the skull itself is still there.
What about his
Is
dagger?
any of his weapons are still around?
His dagger is still there.
That'd be worth checking out too.
Yeah. I would like to look at it.
Okay.
Yep. Is it special? Is it glowing?
If you pick it up, who picks it up?
I was more focused on the skull, so Malachi was asking about the dagger.
I'll pick it up.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I shouldn't have picked it up.
No, even when he said who picked it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like,
Okay.
You could have been like,
happy-
no. I'm just looking at it. No.
y'all happy about daggers, so
I mean, I got a 17.
Happy Dagger is my new band name.
Okay. So, yeah, as you pick up the dagger, you feel the strain, from your wrist as your muscles begin to spasm, and you hear in your head,
Destroy, maim, kill. Destroy, maim, kill.
I dropped the dagger.
Can he drop the dagger? That's the question.
That is the question, because first of all, you take 7 points of necrotic damage for resisting the order, and 2, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, this.
Oh God. Wait,
You
I'm
have
trying to
take
do
that
the
away from
damage.
him.
I'm trying to do the damage on the thing, and it won't let me do it. Come on.
I believe in you.
Don't act up now. Please don't act up now.
I believe in you.
My page is starting to act up.
Company.
Come on. Why are you acting up now?
Well, if it's helpful,
Well,
you gotta look.
you just
yeah,
got
you got
inspiration. Yeah.
Maybe you can roll it to get D&D Beyond away.
No, maybe this website will work. If DM, if you could roll it for me.
You've also got
for
a
some
nat 20.
reason-
Do you know what
have a
your?
nat 20?
Yeah, you have a nat 20.
Constitution saves are a good time for nat 20.
My constitution saving throw is a +4.
It is.
So you're gonna risk it?
Do you want to roll? Do you want to roll for it, or do you want the nat 20? Because you will have to choose. You can't use it after you've rolled.
I'm going to roll first. I'm going to roll.
First.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So either you're going to roll for it a single time, or you're going to use inspiration to then use your nat 20. So that's the choice that you have right now.
Okay, I have not rolled yet, so I was just gonna roll. I was gonna roll, and if it's bad, then I will use my inspiration.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna. So you want me to roll for you?
No, I got it. I refreshed the page. The page. Okay.
All right.
I got a 19.
Nice.
Okay. A 19 plus 4 is 23.
No,
Or
I
is
got
that
a
19
19
altogether?
total.
no 19. I got a 15 plus 4.
You can't drop it.
I can't drop it.
Nope. That is not high enough.
Oh,
My
you got something
God.
It
fried.
is you try and open your hand to drop it, and your fingers just stay clenched to the hilt of the dagger.
We might want
is
to
it
grab him
obvious?
before
Yeah.
he goes nuts.
Is it obvious that he's struggling with this dagger?
Yeah. Actually, I'm not even paying attention right now. Him, so I don't know.
So the only person that would, unless someone else went to go pick up the dagger, no one else would have unless you're looking at it. What's your passive perception?
13. But I'm figuring I'm probably within
15.
like 5 feet of him, because if the skull and the dagger should have been close.
10. I am.
Yeah, but you were examining the
Yeah.
unless someone was looking for this, you don't have. Unfortunately, no one has enough of a passive perception, because that's what passive perception is.
Right.
It's how aware you are
Yeah.
of things that you're not looking for.
So 15 doesn't do it?
Unfortunately, not.
Dang.
A 16.
So you are currently struggling. Now you can speak up, Malachi, if you would like to. You're fighting this, and and you hear this voice in your head again.
Don't fear me, boy. Do what I ask.
Help! Look.
What you got with?
Look. Like y'all, you would see me shaking.
Yeah.
My muscles are spasming while I'm trying to drop this dagger.
Don't be daft, man. Just open your hand.
Yeah, I want to grab his forearm, because I'm afraid he's going to start swinging at people.
Johan? Did you say that you're 5 feet from him?
Well, I don't know how far I would be. If the skull and the dagger, I would imagine, would be close, because
they're pretty close. So
once,
Malachi, I need you to make a strength dexterity attack roll on Johan.
Okay. Dagger. I'm proficient with those.
Oh no!
Mhm.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, I rolled a 2 plus a 6, so that's an 8.
You got your nat
You got
20.
plus 6. That's so funny.
I do have
No,
my nat
no,
20.
it's not Sorry. I'm sorry.
I will use my inspiration to roll. No,
So
That's the worst.
Johan, you see Malachi is like straining as it's like fight. It seems like he's pulling on his own arm as he swings at you and misses.
Oops,
Alright.
I didn't mean to do that.
yeah,
I missed
I
that.
want to grab his forearm. I want to see if I can't grab him and maybe pry that out of his hand.
Okay. So Malachi, make a Constitution saving throw at advantage.
Okay, we'll roll at advantage. Oh my god!
Okay, that first one was bad. Come on.
Oh my god! Now I am going to use my inspiration, because I was joking last time. I ain't joking this time. No.
You can't use inspiration on an advantage roll.
Yeah.
I can't use inspiration as a
It's already
roll?
doing it.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
So what did you roll?
I got 12.
Yep. It is still.
It's going down today.
Yeah, you're really trying, and it is not. You're unfortunately not there. As you are trying to drop this.
So Ball is going to start making his way as he's now noticing that he's swinging on our buddy.
Yeah, I want to fully try to grapple him.
Yeah.
Make a strength check. Make an athletics check, Dahlia.
Can I make?
And Anansi, I
make
need you to make
acrobatics?
Can I give her inspiration? Because I'm trying to do the same thing to him. Or
Yeah, you can. You can give her inspiration, and also, I need you, Malachi, to make
Yeah, I'll
a
stick with the
counter
19.
athletics check, and you are going to add a d6 to that result.
Oh my goodness.
Can I use acrobatics?
No, it's got grappling has a rule.
You have to make an athletics. You have to make an athletics check.
Oh, and a d6. Oh, geez.
Yeah, and add
Oh,
a
geez.
d6 to the result.
Ooh, guys, it's about to go down. I got a
Do not
20.
let them take me, fool.
Like, come on, he weighs like
It's
5
real
pounds.
bad.
As Ball gets over there and like,
So
I
you
rolled a 19
guys,
and was feeling real
as you
confident
guys
about
are
it.
trying to grab, Malachi, you notice that there is a burst of strength coming from him that you have not seen before.
He's such a tiny little guy.
But as you try and grab him, Dahlia, he pushes you away.
Let's roll
I
it.
am.
oh, okay. Now after seeing that, he realizes it's real because we've arm wrestled before, and he knows that Dolly's got some pat in that arm. All right. So Ball is going to activate his frost rune, and you're gonna see a rime of frost like come down over his arms, and I get +2 to strength tests, an additional +2 to strength tests, and whatnot.
Okay.
And then he's going to try to grapple him.
Okay, make that.
While all this is
Yeah,
happening,
make that an advantage. Go ahead, Hogar.
can I just ritual cast Unseen Servant? Because I love this show. This is great. I'm gonna get some popcorn. I'm just gonna look here, and then I actually gonna try to ritual cast. If it doesn't
You're
make
just
it
like,
10 minutes,
I'm not getting paid for this. This is
exactly.
basically what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
And as you guys are wrestling, you just hear "never too much."
No.
Someone just says "never too much."
This
in
time
the
I called
background.
on Tyrone. It's not. It wasn't the. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. It wasn't Luther.
It wasn't Luther. It's yes.
So it's actually a 30 with my rune.
Important distinction. So, okay. What was that? What was that roll?
I have a
so
30.
okay, it's a 30. All right. I need you to make that counter roll again. Malachi, it's going to be your athletics plus a d6.
Do I, because I'm using, would this creature, because this is basically Upgrade, the movie Upgrade now, do I give myself guidance because of this? Will it use my abilities to stay in my hand?
Are you daring to now just roll the dice?
I don't think it doesn't know enough of your own ability. Whatever ability that it is augmenting is from itself. So
Okay.
it does not have access to like the rest of your mind. It is currently influencing your mind, but it doesn't know you that well.
Okay. I got a 9. Altogether I got a 19. Okay.
So with that, you Vol with his icy arms just grabs you and holds you locked. Now I need you to make another Constitution saving throw at advantage.
Get it out of my hands! Get it out of my hands!
Because he's not able to move, but he still has this dagger in his grip.
Oh my god.
Come on. That's 14. Let's get higher.
I rolled 2 10s.
You rolled 2 10s.
What?
Oh.
Why are you rolling? All right, I'm about to have to suplex this man. Like, why are you rolling? Use your tool.
You take 3 points of necrotic damage as it is siphoning the life out of you.
All right, I am very upset right now, and I'm going to use my natural 20 on my next one because this is some bull. This is some bull.
Dude, like the first time when you rolled a 20, and he's like, "Nah, you can't get out. You should have been using."
I'm gonna pull out one of my
He-
throwing.
He rolled a 19.
Oh,
right?
my bad. Yeah.
He rolled a 19 the first time because 20 was the DC. So,
Yeah.
as
I'm
So-
gonna pull out one of my hand axes and ask
Just
Dahlia.
off his hand.
Can you regrow hands?
yeah.
No, I cannot.
So, as you finally muster enough to fling the dagger away from you, And as you fling the dagger away, you notice that your hand is just trembling in front of you. And it feels like you notice that your hand is kind of withered and wrinkled.
Oh
Look at
my God.
Pogar, and I say, thank you for your help, friend.
No problem. Great. Proud of you. As I look at Clem and
Do you have like command or something?
I have
Like,
suggestion.
I feel like
I could have, but that's would have been y'all had it, and plus somebody had to stay here with them. So, and I'm saying it loud because I'm in the back. So yeah, you got it. Yeah. How you doing, Clem? Doing good.
My withered hand gives him the evil monkey from Family Guy.
So as you toss the dagger away and it just lands partially in the water and it just clangs to the ground as it hits.
We probably ought to take that to the temple to be disposed of.
So what happened?
That dagger spoke to me, and it did this to my hand, to my body, and you see the hand.
Just as a test, how far did he throw it? Like, where is it?
When you say just as a test,
No,
please tell me you're not about to pick it up.
It's about 5 feet away.
Sweet, I'm gonna pick it up.
I know.
I just want to test something. I want to test something.
I'm so mad at you right now.
What happens?
Can I see him reaching?
Are you grabbing it with your hand, or are you using mage hand? Is Luther picking it up, or are you picking it up?
After Luther's picking it up, yeah, I'm not gonna touch it. You might be out your mind.
Okay, that's different.
Okay, so I need Luther to make a constitution.
The unseen servant has to make a constitution check.
Wait, the unseen servant? He has stuff. Oh,
technically, it has stats. I think there's a
one hit. It got 1 hit point and a strength of 2.
Yeah,
it can't attack.
Do I see it reaching for the dagger?
You don't see.
No, you can't. I think unseen is in the name.
Hear me out. To do piercing damage.
God.
I love you so much, Derek.
Oh my God.
Bless your heart.
So for the unseen servant, that's just going to be a D20, like no modifier, because anytime it doesn't have, like, isn't given stats, it's basically a flat number. So
I guess he fails then, because I mean, let me try to see if I can roll 20. You know what? For him, for Tyrone, let's do it.
Call him.
Yeah, no.
So, your unseen servant is going to take necrotic damage and just disappear.
Okay.
Maybe we should not directly touch it with our skin and throw it in the bag with the skulls.
I'm trying to think of a way to touch it without touching it and keeping it with us.
Do you have mage hand?
No,
that's what he just did.
Can I just wrap it in a spare article of clothing?
Yeah,
and put it in my bag away from these buffoons.
Or I got the hatchet in my hand. Just pick it up on the blade of the hatchet. And
we could tie it.
I'm just gonna grab it
like a stick.
I still think he's just.
No, I've already wrapped it.
I'm gonna use my nat 20.
No, I have wrapped it up in an article of clothing, picked it up, and put it in my bag.
D has spoken. We're gonna go with what D said. Preach it, lady.
He said the word buffoons, so it happens.
Sounds right with me.
Yeah, disrespectful.
Okay, so you put it, you wrap it up in a cloak, piece of clothing, and you put it back into your bag, and you hide it away.
All the more reason to go to the temple.
Indeed, all the more reason. So as you put it in the bag, you hear Mortlock say, That was fun.
Okay, I gotta remember I'm Dahlia, and so I don't punch him in the face. Okay, cool.
So we getting out of here. So we getting out of here or what?
Lead on.
Yeah. Do you know the way out?
Do you know the way? Indeed. So he says quickly before you guys head out, he says, so before we get out of here, about that payment, and he takes a couple steps down to the corridor to the south, down a flight of stairs, and he motions for you guys to follow him in.
So when you said about that payment, I'm gonna keep a close eye on, because if he try to move and run, try to dip out, I just need to know these things. So that's all.
He's going this way.
I will go forward and follow him.
So as you step down, you see that there are it's a circular chamber with 4 padlocked wooden chests piled in the middle of the room. And he says, it's like, you want goodies, you got goodies.
I like goodies.
Wait.
I don't feel like swimming in the water. Can someone pick me up and know?
It seems like those stairs should be going up, or else that would all be flooded.
Yeah, sorry. It goes up.
Oh, okay. I like goodies.
It goes up. He says,
Hal, can I get a ride?
Sure. And,
I got that weird hand. Don't touch him.
Actually, I think I'm still holding you. I never let you go.
Strong hand. It's strong hand.
Okay, yeah, I'm giving you a ride.
So, each of these chests are locked. I believe that you guys grabbed a set of keys off of one of the cultists that you fought, and you notice that the keys there are 4 keys, and they all correspond to the padlock. So if you work the keys, eventually you'll work the locks.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You feel like Bad Boy Street Team. So once you unlock each of the chests, so chest 1, each of them are pretty hefty in weight. But chest 1 has 4,500 copper pieces, and there are 2 red crystal vials with gold stoppers on them.
I take one of the vials and I slide it in a pouch. There's another vial in here.
I'm going to mix the coins up, make sure it's not just a layer of copper pieces on top of a bunch of gold to hide them.
Yeah, if you rifle through them, it's all copper pieces in this chest, and the 2 vials with red fluid inside of them. Chest 2, there are 10 eye agates, basically like different jewels, and they're placed on top of 1,250 silver pieces.
Okay.
That's a lot of dimes.
Nice.
And
you said 10 eye ingots?
Agates. Agates.
Okay.
So they're basically jewels. Yeah, gems.
Sweet.
And then the third chest contains there's a very intricately hewn dragon mask made of porcelain inside of it. You would, as you look at it, you kind of assume that it could fetch a good price, perhaps to a collector or to an antiques dealer. And and that is on a bed of 2,400 copper pieces and 500 silver pieces.
You said 2,000?
400 copper pieces. 2,400 copper pieces.
We gotta find
And
a
how many
money
silver?
changer.
And how many silver?
500.
Ball picks up the mask and like looks at it, and he's like, "Oh, dude, this looks awesome." He's gonna put it on.
Make a
So
constitution
once you put on that,
Oh,
once you put on that mask, I need you to. I'm just kidding. There's
Oh, okay.
no chance.
I'll
Okay.
roll it.
No. And then in chest 4, there's a bronze crown with 5 spires on it.
Okay.
And each of the spires of the crown is cut and painted to look like one of the 5 chromatic dragons.
Ooh.
And and that's what's in that's what's in the chest. And I think there, as much as any, is a good place for us to take a break, a 10-minute break. Welcome back to D&D Episodicals 4. Thank you, everyone who is here with us, enjoying this wonderful adventure. Hopefully, it is wonderful for you to experience the shenanigans of cursed daggers and ample treasure chests with dragon masks that may or may not be cursed in it. Who knows? If you are enjoying this. If you are enjoying this, join in the chat. Say what's up. Let us know that you're here. Also, thank you, Ultimate Instinct, for the follow. You are able to give the players or the GM inspiration, because it is inspiration that gives this thespian the need to continue his work and to entertain you. And so thank you all very much for being here. On that note, as we come back, as you guys have begun to divvy up the coins, Mortlock looks over your shoulders as you are counting the coins, and he says, that should put us mostly square. If you're short 250 gold or so, just let me know.
We are. we are. 250. Actually, if I did my math right, 256. But, just being real. Cause there's a lot of
we'll get you square
copper
when we get
and a
out
lot
here.
of silver. So, the conversion rates.
There is a lot.
Get us out of here.
No, we can talk about it when we get up here.
Yeah.
So with that being said, Mortlock, he motions for you all to follow him out, and as you head up the north steps, and turn to the right, he opens a door to a room where it's initially dark, but he takes out a flint and lights a torch to illuminate the room. And as he opens the door to the room, you see a corridor with really roughly hewn, kind of like stone and brick ladder that goes up to the ceiling. And he says, "This should put us on the streets. So watch your head." And he begins to climb the ladder. And as he ascends, you see him reach for what seems to be some sort of like stone tablet at the very top. And he moves it, and it opens up. And as he opens up the stone slab, you hear the sounds of people in carts and horses from the streets above as he opens up. And for the first time in a great many hours, you guys see sunlight as you ascend, and you find yourself on the streets of Baldur's Gate.
The fresh smells of a city street smell so much better than the sewers.
We've been down in the sewers for at least 3 days, 3 to 4 days, right? Because we've been
2.
This is
No.
2.
I think we've only had like one long rest. So
Yeah,
maybe
one
we're
long
not
rest.
Yeah, there's only been one long rest, so it's
54
only been
games.
about a day.
One day.
boy. This has been a long ass
Yeah,
day,
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
bruh.
It's been pretty eventful. Now, and Mortlock, when he gets up top, he's like, "All right, now I can give you your payment, get you what you need, but I kind of got to make myself scarce.
Let's get
Things
that
are going
payment
to
then.
turn out to
well, then let's get that straightened out then.
Right, let's go. Let's go
Um,
together.
So he takes you guys a couple of blocks through a pretty seedy neighborhood, and he motions for you guys to follow him behind an old brewery, and he chips away at a brick that is in the wall, and he pulls it out to reveal a chest. And as he opens it up, he tosses you 2 bags of gold. And if you were to open them up and count them, there would be 400 gold pieces in it.
Okay.
All righty.
And he says that should put a square. And as he's rifling through the chest, you see him grabbing another maul out of the brick that he chipped away, and then he puts on a fresh leather armor as he is getting ready, and he puts on a knapsack and bedroll as if he's about to take off.
Oh, before you take off, do you think, at due time, I could, you give me an audience with, your dad?
He's dead.
You're not your dad. The other, is his dad dead? Well, I thought it was a duke. I thought Duke was.
His mom is the Duke.
All of the dads are dead.
Mhm.
So first of all, I think
thought-
you need to reassess your assumptions of who has power in this world.
This is the opposite of a Disney Pixar movie. The dads are dead.
Oh, that's refreshing.
Wow.
That's so refreshing.
That's refreshing. Happy Father's Day tomorrow,
Happy
everyone.
Father's Day, see?
Wow.
He's like, all my dads are dead. So
Push me to the edge.
so he's like, look, my mom is going off the deep end if she finds out that I A, survived, B, that you guys know about what the hell's going on here. So as soon as I need to get out of town, and I need to get out of town quick.
You know any more followers of the Dead 3 that are still in town?
Once you lopped off Gilness and Hedis's head, they ain't gonna be around much longer, trust me. And
where are
Voss, that bastard got what was coming to him as well, so I think you're all right there.
All right.
I'm gonna start walking towards the temple.
We gotta go talk to the captain first.
Yeah.
No, you got to talk to the captain. I need to go to the temple.
Do you not want your payment from the captain? If you don't, then that's fine.
y'all.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
my mic's working. I'm going to the temple.
I didn't hear her stutter.
There was not a stutter in her words. Not a one. The internet's working.
I mean, well, fine then.
All right, so
Take this. I'm going home. No.
Yeah. But so what's closer?
So-
What's
She's got the vial that needs to be taken care of. She's got the dagger, and she's got this vision that she needs help figuring out. So she doesn't care about getting paid for this
All right.
thing.
All right. Since we're splitting the party, I'll go talk to the captain.
Oh, I'll go. I'm going to get paid. So yeah, I'll go talk to the captain too.
I guess we need to go to the captain first because we don't want to go back to jail. So
Speaking of getting paid,
Dahlia's still divvying up all of our cut from the other loot, right?
You can find that in the chat.
Yeah, we're gonna do it in the chat. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it's already there.
speaking
It
of
is.
getting
I did not
paid,
know that.
unless I misunderstood, he Mortlock guy just shorted us a whole bunch of gold.
he did.
He did.
No,
All right, so if we're gonna let it go, that's fine. I just pointed it out.
He said the fines from the it was like there's easily over 1,200 gold in that fine that I just netted you.
There's easily over 1,200 copper. That ain't what we agreed.
Well, here's the thing. We have jeweled. We have eye jewels, which I don't know what that's all about.
All right.
The
He
mask,
basically
I don't.
he says look at that crown. It's an immaculate crown. You look at those jewels; they're beautiful. You find a fence, you got your gold. It's that
If we're
simple.
gonna let it go, I'm not gonna make a stink over it. So I'll let it go.
It's like if you want me to do the legwork for you, that wasn't what we agreed on. I told you get gold, you get the gold. You're easily going to have more than 250 apiece after this. What's the problem?
Piece of porcelain is not gold, so we'll go ahead and
Porcelain can become gold, buddy, if you work hard enough.
All right, children, settle down. We will go.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and choke him out. Let Clem do what he will.
Seriously?
I got my money, and I told Clem we gotta wait till we get out.
You're gonna choke him out.
Just go to sleep
in the street
Like-
where everybody's here around.
We're already in a back alley behind a brewery.
You
He's
really-
giving us stash out of holes in walls, so they think no one's looking at us.
Yeah, you guys are in a bit of a secluded area.
Oh, is Harrison with us?
And you're really gonna choke him
Harrison is with you.
Yeah.
Cool. Wait, no, Shay, stop. Never mind. Keep going.
Y'all are some murder hobos.
No,
I'm not.
no.
No, I gave Clem his word that he can have whatever revenge he wants after we get out. We just have to wait till we get paid and we get out of here. Both of those things have been satisfied. I'm gonna let Clem
Right,
get
give me-
revenge for his family.
Give me that athletics check.
Did it go through?
Yeah, that's a nat 22. I don't think that there's anything that he could do to, even if he rolled a nat 20, that he would be able to contest with that.
And
so
if he tries to talk a little bit as he gets choked out, I'm going to cast this new spell, Hogar's Lockjaw. So he got to make an int save.
He rolled a 4 on the die, so there's no saving that. Yeah.
So, because this is a new thing, basically, the overall thing is he can't talk. His mouth is locked shut. He can make saves at the end of his turn, but
I mean, he can't make a save if he's unconscious.
Exactly. So he just quiet. I don't want to cause no.
Isn't he quiet if he's unconscious?
But he was, as you get choked out, you talk like. I don't want to hear that either. So and then boom.
I don't want to hear that.
So because I don't want shush.
Yeah. So.
As he's doing this, he's looking at Clem and he's like, "I'm a man of my word," and then he just just go to sleep, and it just lays him down, and then starts making his way towards the captain.
So he's gonna. So Clem pulls out the sword that he was given, and he holds it up in the air, and you see like the intent in his eyes, and he pauses for a moment, and then he thrusts the sword into Mortlock's chest, killing him.
Cool. Sad moment. Death is not good. But we definitely know where he had those pouches of gold, right? Like when he just took out of the wall. With all of them.
Are there more in there?
Yeah. Let's check that out. Let's go in there and check that out. So
we're just gonna kill and rob this dude. That's what. I've already walked away and said, "What's going to captain?"
Yeah. You can walk away. Go ahead. Walk away. Don't get the money.
Go ahead. I already did.
Yep.
I'm not with this murder hobo-ness.
So as you guys, so for those of you that are examining this chest, there are an additional 3 bags of gold, each with 200 gold in each. So
how
it's 600
bags?
Gold altogether.
Yes, there we go. Now he
3
paid us in
with-
full.
Brutal.
Sorry.
And as Clem gets up, he uses the cloth from Mortlock's shirt to clean his sword. As he does so, he looks at you all and he says, "Well, I promised you payment, didn't I?"
You know what? He paid it
You
for.
did.
But he paid us enough. No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
If that's 600 gold a piece, if that's 600 gold in those bags, that's 125 to each of us.
Y'all not there? We'll think about that in a second. Especially you.
Hey, you left. I started walking towards the captain. But I was there. I'm here still.
Because he choked out, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So who's actually here? That's what I want to know.
I was arguing with him about gold when you
So you're here.
scoped him out.
So you get some. Obviously, you were here. I was here. Lawrence, not Lawrence. Freeman left. Hey, Adalia, where were we at?
Yeah.
Were you gone?
Dahlia
Went to the temple.
Fully
Yeah,
left. Yeah.
So
he's already like halfway across town.
So that's 600 divided by 3, which is 100 gold each. Unless y'all want. If y'all,
What? Hold on.
200.
600 divided by 3 is 100 gold each.
wait, 200 gold each. I know the money. I know. I got the money. I don't do math.
You do
I
not
do
know
math.
math.
Got the money. I don't do math.
I got the money. That's all that matters.
You're just like, we're going to split this 3 ways. There's 100 for you and 100 for you.
Right. Wow.
You're not there. You are not. We explained.
Sorry.
You was not there.
Aside.
I'm just saying, I can't. Try math and Jesus.
No, I was trying. If we gonna go behind the veil, I was trying to do that quick math. That math of a certain tiefling would have did last campaign. I was trying it.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? There's no certain tiefling that deals in money and trickery.
So,
what are you talking about?
since we got talk, what? Okay, fine.
I mean, you may have heard the story of a certain man who like lied to someone and got out of a contract. But
Yes, but that's okay.
With that being said, so so you guys can divide the gold however you wish.
Yeah, 200 each.
Clem is going to grab the knapsack and he's going to rifle through some of the papers that are in the chest that Mortlock had. You see him grab one and he begins burning it. And he says, it's like it would seem that the Van Thamper family has a problem on their hands. As he looks at you all, and he says, I wish you the best. If there's anything that the Goodman House can do, we'll do our darndest. As you can see, I don't have a lot of monetary resources, but my father did have ample business connections, and that was enough to last our business for some time.
I will definitely hold you to that. We could talk, not now, but we can talk. Goodman family, right? The house down the street, and take a left, right?
Goodman House.
Goodman House. I got you. Just remember Hogar. That's Hogar. Orc, not always angry. Thank you. Okay.
He says. He says. As he walks away, he says, "You're a credit to your race."
Oof. On Juneteenth, though.
He was so close to being free. He was so close.
I think I gotta make an anger check, huh? I should make that anger check.
You should.
I think I should.
You should.
I'm gonna roll with disadvantage.
Winston just couldn't resist. He couldn't resist.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. Yeah. We're gonna roll.
I think, given the circumstances,
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yes. I think, given the circumstances, I'm gonna say that you can make that. You can. It's just a regular.
You can just choose to fail.
Okay.
You could choose to fail.
I failed. That's a fail. At least I look at it as if you go up, I get angry. If it goes down, I'm not angry. So I'll say that's a fail. So Amara, how dark is this thing?
Is the alley?
The alley? Yeah. I mean, how many people around? Just you know.
It's like 5 in the it's like 5 in the evening. Like,
okay.
So it's not dark, but it's like people.
You know what? I'll just punch him in the stomach. I'll just give him a good, solid punch. That is it. I won't do what my mind went to because I have a 3rd level spell, but I'm going to just punch him. That's it.
That's still reinforcing the stereotype.
But
that's still reinforcing the stereotype. Like, this is just...
He's angry. He angry.
Roll a d4. Roll a d4.
Roll a d4. Come on, let's see. See, that's not that bad. 3. Just 3. Just 3.
You punch him, doing 3 points of damage, and then he says, yeah, and then he says, I have orc friends.
It doesn't make it. So Ball is going to get between him and Hogar.
Just roll the black. We are now with Saloon's temple because we are not here right now. We are not in this area.
So it's kind of like,
where are my headphones at? I can't even hear y'all.
Juneteenth, dog.
We are reinforcing stereotypes and adding new ones on Juneteenth. Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Okay.
Happy early Father's Day.
And then so we left. Is that what happened?
Okay. So Dahlia, you head to the temple,
Yes.
and one of the acolytes immediately notices as you walk in, and she says, "Sister Dahlia, where have you been?"
Forgive the smell. I've been on a bit of a extended recon mission.
Oh, he says, No worries. And as you look around the temple, you see there are a number of that there are a number of kind of like makeshift tents and bedrolls rolled out among the and the sanctuary of the temple, and many of the acolytes are either tending to the wounds of people that are about, or trying to like some of them are running around frantically carrying supplies and things.
This is also
says-
where I stay, correct? Like this is.
Yeah,
This is, okay.
yeah.
Cool. Okay.
yeah. There's an abbey connected to the temple itself, and so that is where you it's your place of residence.
Yes.
So he says the refugees have been flooding in. Like, we need your assistance.
Yes, about that. Is there a place that maybe we could go and speak in private? It's quite urgent.
He says if you wish to speak to Master Sirius,
Yes.
he is located in the depth of the cathedral.
Yes. Forgive me for popping in and out, but I really must go see him.
Of course, my lady. If there's anything that we can do to assist you, let us know.
I appreciate that. May the light of Saloon shine upon you.
And you as well. And he goes and he goes to help with the efforts of service. So as you move through the sanctuary, it's kind of labyrinthine because they have moved they've moved many of the pews to make room for the people that are resting and lodging there. And as you weave through families, people lost, elderly, most of them in either ragged or torn clothes. Some of them are very clearly injured. Others have been bandaged. Others still need medical attention. And as you move to the inner cathedral, you see Master Sirius speaking with a couple of acolytes, and they seem to be like taking note of supplies and things like that within the cathedral. Whereas the altar to Saloon still stands. Most of the cathedral has been cleared out, and there are some crates and things like that sitting. There are tons of crates sitting in the depth of the cathedral. And you said your passive perception is a 15, correct?
Yes.
You notice that the mark on the crates looks familiar. On the crates and the different sacks that are about the cathedral.
Okay. Like, yeah. Where have I seen?
Make a perception check at advantage.
Perception. Well, that'd be a 13.
That is the same insignia that was on Mortlock Van Thamper's on his lapel.
Okay.
It is the mark of the Van Thamper estate.
Okay. I make a mental note to ask Mortlock about it next time I see him. And I the statue of Saloon I go to and I make this like sign and bow, and then I go up to Master Sirius, and I say, Master Sirius, sorry to intrude, but I really must speak with you.
He says, Dahlia, you've returned. He quickly addresses the acolytes that are with him. And he says, make sure that the children and anyone who is injured gets attention first. And he points out, and we have to be sparing. We don't have enough of the medical supplies that we need. We're still waiting for the shipment to come in. And the acolytes oblige, and they head out. He says, "Surely, what do you need, Dahlia?"
Several things, and I don't know but I'm going to just say a lot of words to you right now, and I explain
He chuckles and he says, "What else is new?"
Fair. I explained the mission that we were on, and getting, all of that information. I bring out the wrapped dagger and I say, Master Saris, do not touch this. It is definitely cursed, but I thought it best to not be left to the whimsy of man. Yeah.
What exactly do you mean?
It is my understanding that those who wield this dagger have a sort of bloodlust. A member of our recon party picked it up, and when we finally wrenched it away, his hand has shriveled and seemed to have lost life.
I see. Necromantic magic, it seems. And a curse of some kind.
Yes. But
surely we must excise it?
Yes, but Master, that's not even the real important part. All of that is just context. See, in the midst of our battle in the sewers, I was whisked away by Saloon herself and received a haunting vision.
Really? And his eyes widen at the mention of a vision from Saloon. Here, sit, tell me.
See,
he leans in.
The sun was swallowed up by darkness, and as it crashed down to the earth, it split it. And out of these cracks, demons were crawling out, and I heard very clearly ringing out, "Beware the wastes that wash down the river." And Master, I do not know what this means, but I think it has something to do with the refugees and the Chinthar River, and I'm hoping that you can help interpret what I saw. Oh, I tell him about the defeat of the guy and how he said the devils have arrived here and the demons are not far behind.
He says, his eyes widen as you tell this vision. And he says, "But Dahlia, surely you've heard of the fate of El Terrell, or the stories at the very least."
Do a history check.
Yeah, make a history check.
I've definitely heard rumors. What specifically do I need to know?
He says, "The companion, it's fallen." And you would have heard of the companion, which was it was this glowing orb that illuminated the city of El Terrell. It was supposed to be a mark of some sort of divine providence over the city of El Terrell. And this glowing thing, it illuminated the city. These people, have you thought about the refugees that have come from El Terrell? Their stories? They're here because the companion, it fell. And El Terrell is no longer protected from the night hordes. It would seem that Saloon's vision is connected to this.
Yes, that much I'm sure of. Beware the wastes that wash down the river. Master, do you know what this could mean?
That is still lost on me. But if the consumption of the companion is what Saloon has made you privy to, it would seem that the answer to this waste is only to pursue the thing that has consumed the companion. If what has happened to El Terrell is connected to what is happening here in Baldur's Gate and what you've experienced, I fear that these people who have come for refuge will only be experiencing this type of grief twice over.
So I must go to El Terrell.
He places his hand upon yours, and he says, "Perhaps you must go to El Terrell, but maybe where you're going is no longer El Terrell. Perhaps it's something worse. I bid you, my child,
She makes a sign.
be
and
wary."
Thank you, Master.
He says a prayer over you. Now for the next hour, you get to add a d6 to ability checks involving charisma or wisdom.
One last question. Actually, maybe two. Typical me. I have this vial that I found. Do you know? Can you identify what this is? As you can see with the dagger, I'm wary of magical potions and items.
Tabasco sauce.
As he examines the vial, he says, he closes his eyes for a moment, and as he opens his eyes, he says, "It would seem that it is a potion of fire breath."
It is Tabasco sauce.
I toss in my bag, swag.
No, that's Frank. That's Frank's hot red, man.
He says as you begin to move away, he says, "Dahlia, I fear that you may not be back for some time."
Maybe so.
I also fear that perhaps I may not be here when you return. If that be so, I must say, my child, may Saloon be with you in this life and in the next.
Anywhere the moon shines is a place for Saloon, Master. All will be well.
And as you head away, we are going to end our session there today.
Very
And
dramatic.
that, folks, is the D&D Episodicals 4. Sent to Avernus.
That was heavy. That was heavy. That was heavy.
Woo. Love it.
With that,
The refugees are. I have so many questions.
The refugees are pouring in. Next time we pick up next week, we are going to be following Malachi as he has a conversation with Captain Zaj of the Flaming Fist. But with that, we thank you all for joining us. We thank you all for being here. You guys make this happen. We really appreciate you. DM Kanaloa, we all need sleep.
Right.
You get your sleep, my friend. You stay rested.
And you're like Pacific time too. Like
Yeah,
you're
come
good.
on, come on. But we appreciate you for being here. So, with that being said, we enjoy this. We enjoy you all. If you appreciate this stream, be sure to check the other streams that we've got going on. Quick note: our wonderful friend Danny is moving across the country for a new job, and so the Sunday like clockwork stream is going to be changing up a little bit for the in the next couple of weeks. I believe they're going to be running Monster of the Week. So first of all, we just made a casting call for that. He just dropped that information in the chat on the Discord. So if you're not on the Discord and you'd like to be privy to what's happening here on RIM, if you want to be a part of this wonderful community of RIM PCs, then jump on the Discord and be updated. That way you can be a part of these streams. You can take part of the events that we've got going forward, special streams and whatnot. Hop in there, say what's up. It's a great community. We love to have you. And it only improves by having wonderful people like yourselves jump in. So jumping on that. Also, you can support what is happening here at RIM by joining our Patreon, becoming a patron. For only a couple bucks a month, you can support the work that we're doing, and it empowers us to be able to do more. I've always loved RIM because it is an inclusive community that really seeks to connect people of all different backgrounds and be able to do the stuff like we're doing here. And so you can support that. You can allow us to do more and to go further and increase our ability by supporting us in that. So join the Patreon if you can. We really appreciate it. And also, I just want to make a note about D&D Episodicals 4. So we are actually coming up on our 15th episode in a couple of weeks here. And for each of our episodical streams, we typically have a special episode where we have a fundraiser. And we are going to be doing that on our 15th episode. It's going to be a Hell Loop game where you will be able to give. You will be able to give to the stream. You'll be able to give to the fundraiser. And at different milestones, we're going to be throwing new encounters at the players. So you get to add to the chaos by fundraising. The fundraising we're currently sorting out what organization we're going to be supporting, but we're actually looking at supporting a fundraiser for particularly at-risk youth, homeless youth, because there's a lot of passions that for our cast that overlap there. So a lot of LGBTQ youth tend, because of different circumstances, tend to be homeless. Due to their initial family, there being issues there, and so, and those students those youth are often vulnerable to things like human trafficking and different other sorts of abuses in order to make a living. And so, we want to be able to support organizations that help and align themselves with getting those youth off the street and giving them opportunity so that they can live their lives and be supported and cared for and find family that actually loves and cares for them. And so we're looking into organizations to do that right now. But with that being said, that is going to be coming up. That's going to be our episode 15. In a few weeks here. It should be mid-July. I believe it's the 17th. I got to double check my math on that, but I think it's the 17th. But with that, that's all that I have for this week. We thank you for joining. We will see you next week, and thank you for being a RIM PC.
Much love, everybody.
Peace.
Bye.